Operation Savage Rabbit. It is turn 7 for the Russians, and let's get down to the wire. We got 1 combat. We had 34 spin. We're going to buy 2 tanks, 3 artillery, 1 infantry, and we're going to move 3 factories. So we're going to spend 2 each on that. Actually, we have 2 combats. I'm sorry. We're going to move this guy from Ukraine into Bessarabia, and we're going to spend an artillery and send it down there also. And then we're going to attack the Baltic states. We're going to send our 5 infantry in, 5 on 5 there. We're going to send an artillery, 2 artillery and a tank from Archangel. I'll put them on the board. We're going to send in this artillery from Belarus. I don't even know why that dies there. We're going to send 1 artillery from Bryansk also. And then tactical and 2 fighters also. Into Bessarabia, we're also going to send this 1 plane, 1, 2, 3, and he'll have 1 movement left. Everybody else will have 3. And that's it. So we're going to get these guys to the battle board. And you will have anti-aircraft, unfortunately. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so I think I got my dice set out correctly. So I got 5 infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, plus 4 artillery, so 9 twos, 3 threes, 1 4. And then you'll have the anti-air and 6 twos. Okay, anti-air first. No whammies. No whammies. Okay, good. And then I got 9 twos that are going to go in the can. My 3s and my 4s. Oh, 1 bounced out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So 5 hits. And then coming back at me are 6 twos, 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, obviously you're going to take anti-air, and the rest will be infantry. And so, yeah, that's 5. So you'll have 2 coming back at me, and then I lost 3. So it'll be all this. Okay, I got you for 3 more, and then 2. No hits back. So I will go back into Baltic states. I'm going to swap one of those out, move those away. So 4 artillery, 2 infantry, and 1 armor. We'll be back in the Baltic states. And then we get to look at Bessarabia. You have 2 infantry. We're going to need to take these airplanes, and they're going to go back to Leningrad. All right. Fighter. And that. Okay, so it's going to be 2 twos versus 2 twos. And then I get the fighter on top of that. I just need to kill these guys. Well, it's a start. We got 1. And then you got 2 coming back at me. 1 back at me. Okay. 2 and 3 against a 2. You got my artillery, and then my. We'll roll both of them. The blue is mine. Misses. Both hit. All right. So Bessarabia is clear. Unfortunately, I lost an airplane. That could have been useful. All right, now to non-combat. The Belarus factory is going to move to Leningrad. The Stalingrad factory is going to move to the Caucasus. And then the Bryansk factory is going to move to Belarus. Let's see, this artillery in Volgada is going to move to Belarus. This artillery in Bryansk is going to go 2 into the Caucasus. And my 2 infantry in Moscow. Well, let's get back to that. Okay, the guy in Stalingrad is going to go to the Caucasus also. Seems like I could have moved somebody else. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that guy's there, that guy's there. Oh, before I forget, I think that's a destroyer is going to move into 112. The sub and transport are going to move into 115. Actually, we'll take the sub and we'll put him out in 112 also. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with my troops in Moscow. Do I want to move them up there? We'll split the difference. I'll start by moving 1 to the Caucasus. And maybe 2. Now we'll move 1 to Belarus. Okay. In Hubei, we're going to take all these infantry and move them into Anhui. Except for maybe 1. Yeah, we'll take 1 and put it in Chahar. All right, placing our units. We're going to put an infantry and an artillery in Leningrad. We're going to put, let's see, an infantry, artillery and a tank in Belarus, and an artillery and a tank in the Caucasus. So our disposition of troops are going to be 3 infantry in Anhui, 1 in Chahar. I'll do that in a second. An infantry and an artillery in Leningrad. 2 artillery, a tank, and an infantry in Belarus. We got 4 artillery, a tank, and 2 infantry in Baltic states. In the Caucasus, we have 2 artillery. Well, actually, I'm going to move this tank and an artillery back. So it's going to be artillery in northern Iran, and there's going to be 3 artillery, 2 infantry, and a tank in the Caucasus. And let's see. Good. All right, a cruiser and destroyer here in 100. I guess this is a cruiser. I'm sorry, this cruiser, I have a cruiser and 2 subs in 112. And I think that's about it. I do have one thing to roll, and that is my Lindleys for Archangel. Not going to matter a whole lot, but we'll go ahead and roll it. 4. It's going to be 2 artillery. So, 2 artillery and Archangel. Yay. They can reach Eastern Poland next turn, I guess. And that is it for the Russians. I'll send some pictures along with this.